Okay, as per usual, we're going to start off with lat pull downs. Always make sure you warm up before any workout. I do a quick little like 10-minute workout. Warm up with some chin ups, some shoulder rehab that I got to do, and then a couple of light sets of whatever exercise I'm about to start. So I'm using the neutral grip. It's my favorite grip to use on the pull downs. I don't use the wide one because it doesn't work for my shoulder injury. So I use the neutral grip, and it's pretty much like shoulder width. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to try to get 8 in, hopefully. Okay, so I would recommend for like back days. Can you hear me? I have to move the mic down because my face kept rubbing against it. So yeah, I would recommend for back days to get wrist straps, just because your forearms might get exhausted before you feel anything in your back. So that way, wrist straps, you're not gripping everything. And also, if you're doing any workout, especially back workouts, I feel like it's a good idea to go lighter if you don't feel the squeeze or the activation in that certain body part you're trying to activate. So if you're pulling this and you just feel kind of in your bicep, nothing in your back, lower the weight and focus more on trying to activate your lats. You know, it's not always a bad thing to go lighter weight. Alright, I don't really have much to say about rows. I've said it all before, so I'll just get into it. I will say though, for this, you don't really want to round your back too much. Okay, let's move on. Okay, moving on to what has definitely become one of my favorite new workouts is the single arm lat pull down. Again, I feel this in my lats more than any other exercise, so it's definitely gonna become a staple. It has become a staple. Okay. Alright, ending it off with the rear delts. I might do 2 exercises depending on whether or not the cables open up. If not, I'm just gonna finish up with, I don't know, 6 to 8 sets on the pec deck. Alright, so it looks like the guy on the cables is not going anytime soon, so I'm probably gonna spam this for a few more sets and then it's time to start flexing. So I'll see you in the change room. Okay, time to check the pump. All right, guys, that was a good one, but I gotta go do cardio. So, no cardio. I forgot my headphones. I'll have to do cardio at home. So, I guess I'll see you in the car. All right, everyone. Let me check. Okay, good. It's on. I ended up doing cardio, just 30 minutes on the bike without my headphones. So I was just kind of doing it in silence. It was weird, but for some reason the time just flew by. I did not expect that. I couldn't really watch anything, so I just had the TV on for the actual bike on the screen, had it on sports, and it was just showing highlights, and I just zoned out. Before you knew it, 30 minutes, done. Oh, sorry. So it's nice to know that I can get cardio in even without my headphones, although I don't really want to do that again, even though it went by quickly. And then I spent another 30 minutes talking to the staff because they wanted to post my story on the website apparently as member of the year. Yeah, she wanted to the manager wanted me to share my story and answer some questions. She thought it'd be good to tell people, and it might inspire some people to, go to the gym or, start living a healthier life. So I said, sure, we're going to do it on the spot. But she's like, no, I need some time to prepare. Plus, I want you to send in before and after photos and all this stuff. And she's like, I want to actually make it a big thing. I don't really want to just kind of wing it. I was like, okay, whatever. Sounds good to me. And then I had, some conversations with the staff about, qualifications to become a personal trainer and all that stuff. So that was a nice little conversation I had with them. Again, staff there is great. Anytime Fitness. I don't know if I just got lucky with the location, but I'm really happy with my gym. Although not the size. I was listening to a podcast today, Two Bears, One Cave. And then I heard a conversation they were having about how Bert hated Tom Segura after he lost all that weight and was wearing nice clothes, and he was so jealous and he couldn't fit in clothes, nice clothes properly, and he looked stupid and all that kind of stuff. And I could relate. When you're a big person, you don't look good in anything. No matter what you wear, you just wear whatever fits. And by whatever fits, I don't mean whatever fits well, just whatever fits. If you're not rich, you can't buy really nice tailored clothes. But no matter what you wear, you feel like you look like a sack of shit. Because even now, after I've lost all that weight and I can actually wear proper clothes, I know people say I look good. I still feel like I look like a sack of potatoes. It's just I don't feel comfortable. But apparently I do. I do look good as compared to before, I guess. But like, you know, my problem before was I wouldn't fit in clothes properly. And then, you know, I'm a big guy. I have broad shoulders, so whatever fit me, I would wear. There's just a lot of anime shirts and stuff. I mean, I do love anime and stuff, but whatever wasn't too tight around my belly is what I would wear. Dress clothes were a nightmare. I also have very short legs, so, you know, I'd have to get them tailored and hemmed or whatever. And I would get clothes that were really baggy around the shoulders because I have to get something that fit my belly. Now I have the opposite problem because I lost all that weight. Even though I have so much fat in my stomach right now, I still lost a lot of fat in my stomach. And then I gained a lot of muscle in my back, in my shoulders, in my chest. So now I struggle with finding clothes that fit my frame, because I was buying clothes the other day and then I fit into this sweater. I was like, oh yeah, it's a small sweater. And then I saw the mannequin, because I don't have style. I saw the mannequin, and the mannequin was wearing a sweater with this dress shirt. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a cool look. I'll try that out. I fit the small sweater. I'll try the small shirt on, the button-up shirt. Try the small. My arm couldn't get through past the elbow because I felt like they were gonna rip, and also the shoulders were like way too narrow. So I was like, let me try a medium, same problem. Let me try a large, same problem. Let me try an extra large. I fit into the extra large, but the sleeves came out to here. Like I was just like whipping the friggin' sleeve around. So, you know, clothes still don't fit me properly, but it's a nice problem when it's just because you're too muscular or whatever. But yeah, it is nice being able to look at clothes, because I about a month ago I was in Uniqlo and I saw this blazer. I was like, oh, I should get a blazer. But of course, I had the mindset of when I was way fatter that like, oh yeah, but I don't look good in blazers. And then I tried on this blazer and I looked in the mirror and I got a little emotional. Like, I thought I looked good for the first time in my life. I looked in the mirror and I thought to myself, wow, you look good. All my big guys, girls, understand that feeling of never being happy, never liking the way you look, always thinking you're the ugliest person in any room you walk into. That's also just a self-confidence issue. Maybe everyone doesn't have that, but I felt like that. And this was the first time I ever looked in the mirror, tried something on, and thought, wow, I look kind of good. And yeah, it really affected me. It was a nice feeling. I didn't buy that blazer though. So yeah, I would always hate on fashion as well. I'd be like, oh, that looks stupid. But really, like, I mean, I do think fashion is kind of stupid, but to an extent, you know, like, I'd hate because I was jealous. You know, I'd be like, I couldn't wear that. I couldn't pull that off. I couldn't wear it. I physically would not fit in any of that stuff. So just make fun of it. But I'm still kind of a hater, but it's more playful now. There's not as much anger inside of me. Anyways, sorry there's no advice today for weight loss. I mean, I could think, let me think of something. Don't crash diet. I had a friend reach out to me last night because I made an Instagram post about my weight loss, and he was like, wow, great job. How can I lose weight? I'm like, eat right, exercise, get your steps in. And he's like, I need to lose 30 pounds in 2 months. You're talking about crash dieting.
There are ways you can lose a lot of weight, but it's not sustainable, and it is just temporary weight. It is not fat you're losing, it is water weight, mostly. Sure, you might lose a little fat. You're also probably going to lose a lot of muscle at the same time if you crash diet. So I told them, if you want to do it, go carnivore. Just meat, fat, stay under your calorie maintenance, be in a deficit, and the weight will just fly off. But after that initial big chunk of weight coming off, it'll slow down. But as soon as your wedding happens and you go back to a normal diet, sustainable diet, you're going to shoot back up on the scale, because all those carbs are going to go into your body and they're going to retain water. So that's not a healthy lifestyle. I mean, maybe some people can go a life with just eating carnivore. I don't recommend it. Also, you'll have massive diarrhea just because you're not getting any fiber. But anyways, this video is getting a little long. Just don't crash diet unless you have to. You're trying to lose a lot of weight really quickly and you're aware that it is not fat you're going to lose. So I will see you tomorrow for arm day, and have a good one.